Good day, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. My name is Bernard Yegiora, and I am a lecturer in international relations at Denghua University in Papua New Guinea. This presentation shares field observations on the China-funded Juncao or mushroom grass project in Papua New Guinea. It draws on field research that Dr. Denghua Zhang and I conducted in 2025 in Eastern Highlands Province, focusing mainly or specifically on Juncao activities and how they experience at the community level. This presentation has three objectives. First, to provide a grounded assessment of the project based on field observations. Second, to examine how farmers and long-term residents perceive the initiative. Third, to present how the project is functioning in practice at the community level. The key point is that this analysis is based on what is actually happening on the ground rather than theoretical or policy level assumptions. What is Juncao? Juncao or mushroom grass is a method of cultivating mushrooms using grass as the main substrate instead of timber. In this context, grass, locally referred to as lin grass, is used for mushroom production. The name lin grass is derived from Professor Lin Zhang, the founder of Juncao technology. The grass is grown, harvested, and then shredded to produce the substrate used for mushroom cultivation. The substrate is covered with plastic to retain moisture, which supports mushroom growth. The method is designed to be low cost and suitable for smallholder farmers. Field site and setup. The field work was conducted in Eastern Highlands Province, particularly in areas around Goroka town. The setup typically involves a simple mushroom shed located close to the household. Lean grass is cultivated nearby, then processed and used within the production system. Inside the shed, the substrate is arranged and maintained under controlled moisture conditions using plastic coverings. This is a relatively low technology system that relies on locally available materials and basic infrastructure. From observation, the system is practical and adaptable to the local environment. Farmers' perspectives, benefits. From discussions with farmers, several benefits were consistently identified. First, the project provides an opportunity for income generation. Mushrooms can be harvested regularly and sold in local markets. Second, farmers value the skills they have gained. They're able to manage cultivation, harvesting, and basic production processes. Third, the method is relatively easy to adopt. It does not require large land areas or significant financial investment. Overall, farmers view the project as a useful addition to their existing livelihood activities. And this is a picture of the substrate in a shed, mushroom shed, and the mushroom sprouting from the substrate. They're, they look like a tube, and they're buried in the ground, and the mushroom sprouts from the top part. Okay, this lady is known in Goroka town as Mushroom Mama. She packages mushrooms in plastic bags which have holes in them, and she carries them around and sells them around in town to customers. So she walks around in town, in Goroka town, and she sells mushrooms to customers. Farmers' perspectives, challenges. At the same time, farmers identify several challenges. One key issue is market access. While mushrooms can be sold locally in the market and mobile in town, around town, like the mushroom mama, demand is not always consistent. There are also concerns about sustainability. Some farmers indicated that continued production depends on access to materials and ongoing technical support. So some of them have stopped because of no technical support and because of access to materials. And they say their farming, if they want to continue, it depends on the support they get. In addition, there is a level of dependency on external guidance, particularly in maintaining production quality. So they depend on the Chinese technical working team, project team, as well as technical advisors from the provincial government to help them with maintaining quality production. These challenges suggest that while the system is functioning, it is not yet fully self-sustaining. Residents' perspectives, long-time residents, this group is made up of former public servants, local business people, people who lived in Goroka town for over 10 to 20 years, um, and other people who fall within the category. They provide a broader community perspective, and they generally view the project positively, particularly because it creates visible economic activities. The presence of mushroom production and sales contributes to a perception that development is taking place locally. That's what many of them shared or said. The residents also recognize the benefits of farmers, or benefits to farmers, especially in terms of income and new skills. However, there are concerns about the long-term impact. These include whether the project can expand, whether markets will grow, new markets, market access, and whether it will continue without external support. These were the concerns they had. Overall, the perception is positive but cautious. In terms of visible economic activity, this is the new Juncao and upland rice technology base up in the north of Goroka town, and it's a significant development that has occurred within the community up in the north of Goroka town, outside of the town. Key observations. Based on these observations, several points can be made. The project is practically beneficial at the local level. There is strong interest and participation among farmers. However, the system is still developing and faces structural challenges. In its current form, it is not yet fully self-sustaining. Conclusion. To conclude, the Junzhou project is viewed positively by farmers, both farmers and long-time residents in Eastern Highlands Province. It provides clear benefits in terms of income generation and exposure to new agricultural practices. However, challenges remain, particularly in relation to market access, sustainability, and continued support. The overall assessment is that the project is useful and promising, but still in a transitional stage at the local level. Acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge Dr. Denghua Zhang as the lead researcher for this work. I also thank our research assistants, Ubanan Ilkare and Esther Garin. I acknowledge Sharon Kopi, Frank Wama, and Marigold Goma for their support with photography and recording. Finally, I thank the farmers and long-time residents of Eastern Highlands Province for their willingness to participate. Thank you.